on Facebook, and I came across this really cool Tila, and I thought, you know what, that's pretty cool. This guy named Chris Reeves made this Tila, and I was pretty impressed with it. Now, granted, there were a couple things I wasn't too fond about, but he's looking at different ideas, and what's funny is I had this armor just sitting around, and I thought, you know, I could do something with that armor. And I had a Battleground Tila that I used in another video that I made to show how to take off Tila's upper top. And so I thought that's a pretty cool, quick, easy custom, and I really like it. So I decided to make my own. And so here is mine. Now she's a little different in that I actually gave her blonde hair instead of the red hair, as I had a bunch of blonde wigs. You can't use the long hair because the collar's in the way. And you're going to find also, to put this armor on, you can see it's just stretched really tight. You have to sand the inside. Here, there's two bumps right here that hook into the back on the other figure. And the front, you got to do a little sanding just to give it a little bit of free room. And then you really have to stretch these on when you go to glue them in. So the bad part is a little bit of gappage on both sides. But with the arms down, you don't even notice it. Then I went ahead and gave her a Queen Marlena's gun. I figured, you know, it's kind of cool, and to have that belt of the gun across her bare stomach there. It's kind of cool looking. And then I took off her earrings because in battle, you don't want to have hoops someone can grab onto and pull out of your ears that could cause, you know, some serious damage. So, and you always see it anyway. When people get into a fight, they pull off their earrings first. I see that. Some lady comes up, scared to fight, and rips off takes her earrings off before she goes into the battle. It was the same way. I don't know why they gave Tila those big old earrings. It's just not a good battle strategy to have those. Now, the Battleground Tila has them too, but they're way under her hair, so a little harder for someone to grab and just yank on. But anyway, so that is the custom. Very easy. Basically, you just take the armor from your Filmation Tila, the one that came with the Talon Fighter, and there it is. And sometimes you can find some online. People use the leftover pieces for customs. And there it is. Hey, thanks, Sledge Master. I appreciate it. Hey, excellent job, too, on that weightlifting contest. That was really cool to watch. Thanks for including me in that. That was really neat. So, there she is. And she can whip out her little gun and be battleground ready. And, you know, I actually like this aesthetic better. I mean, I really like the long hair, don't get me wrong, but I always feel kind of weird when she's wearing the big giant brass bra. In fact, usually I throw on Bubble Power She-Ra's armor over the top of her bikini, but I think this one is more fitting, and I actually like it better than the other one. So let me know your opinion. If you like the original Battleground Tila the way she is better, or if you like the new version. I kind of wish I could have put the long hair version on her, but this works really good too. And like I said, I went with the blonde because she was already blonde and I had extra blonde heads and I didn't have an extra red head. But either way, I think it came out pretty cool. Chris Reeves, if you join us, let me know what you think. I know you already showed you on Facebook, but Chris Reeves is the guy who came up with it. Where did I put my... There it is. Yeah, I lost my iPad. No. I gotta clean this desk up. I still have a mess here from the very first video I did of showing all this stuff everywhere. What a disaster. So I gotta get back to fixing my room up. Hey, thanks, Sledge Master. No problem. Let's go ahead and look at that figure one more time. Here's the inspiration for my custom. Now, he also added this piece right here on the front. And he said it's temporary right now, but if he makes it more permanent, he's going to take and put stuff around it so it fits. I'm not a huge fan of the leaf hanging down right there. I'm not sure where it should go or how it should work. It just looks out of place, like it was just kind of stuck there. And that's the one thing I don't like about his custom. Everything else is extremely beautiful on it. Like I said, it's a really easy custom to make. It's a shoe-in. I don't know why Mattel didn't create something like this already for us, because it is such a easy... cool custom. Now it looks like he may have used paint on his too. I'm not sure. But maybe the leaf should hang from this piece right here, but that's kind of weird too. This thing is hanging down across her belly. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just should go without it. But I'm sure Chris Reeves will figure out some cool way to do it. But that is all I got. I am out of stuff. So anyway, if you guys want to check that out, it's on Collectors of the Universe. And that's where it is on Facebook. Chris has some really cool stuff on there as well. So you can check out all his stuff. All right, well, this is going to be short and sweet and to the point. So my video was last night. I just kind of lost my motivation. As I told you guys before, I lost my monetization. And so my motivation's just kind of out the window right now. But eventually I'll get monetized again, and then I'll have more motivation. Yep. Michelangelo, it's up for debate. Technically, we don't know what the races are on Eternia. So whatever somebody thinks. Like I told you before, I had a friend, he was from Mexico, and when he was a kid, when He-Man would transform in the Filmation cartoon into He-Man, he thought he turned into a Mexican. So he thought he went from a white guy to a Mexican guy when he got the power of Grayskull. So it's each to their own interpretation. So if you think he's Indian, you can believe that because there's no real, true races that we'd have here in, because it's a different planet, different timeline, different everything. So they're not going to have the same countries we have. So, you know, it's kind of your own interpretation of what you think the skin color is. I mean, after all, we have Gar, a totally different race. We got a race of monkey people running around, and we got races of mer people running around. So as far as the race goes, you know, it's somebody whose skin is brown. So whatever you want to call that, whether it's Indian or Mexican or black or whatever race you want to call it, it doesn't really matter. It's just the color of his skin is a darker brown. In fact, it's kind of funny. If this character right here, I actually made with the Filmation He-Man body, and you can see it's the exact same tone as Apache Chief. So, you know, as far as skin tone goes, it's just the skin color when you're talking about Eternians, because there is no Africa on Eternia. There is no things like that. So there you go. All right. How did I get demonetized? That is a great question. Ask me in an IM on Facebook, and I may answer it. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. And that's all I got. Now, of course, you guys have seen my custom Captain Glenn. Oh, they're all falling like dominoes again. So I've actually made more than one. This is my latest one. She's just sitting here on the desk, so I pulled her out. But anyway, that's all that I have today. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you guys next time. Bye now.